around the campus to around the county, this is the award-winning Raider Unlimited News. This edition is being brought to you by Community Bank and Trust, with full-service locations across Northeast Georgia to serve you. And by Habersham Hardware and Home Centers, your building materials and hardware superstore.
Good evening and welcome to this edition of Raider Unlimited News. I'm Amanda Garrison.
And I'm Jessica Muenster. Our first story this evening focuses on the opening of schools in Habersham County. Raider Unlimited staff member Kelly Wilbanks caught up with several students at Habersham Central to find out their impression of the upcoming school year.
On Friday, August 22nd, the halls of Habersham Central came alive with the sounds of returning students. Raider Unlimited spoke with Miss Dove, along with members of the faculty and student body, for their thoughts of the first day.
I think that the first day of school was one of the smoothest openings we've ever had. Everything just seemed to fall into place. Students seemed to find their classrooms quickly. As far as the parking went, we didn't have any real major problems with that. In fact, we had more parking spaces available than I thought. As far as parents dropping off their students, all of that seemed to go smoothly. So I really think it was a great first day. The only problem we had was with lunch, and everybody wanted to eat the first day, and it seemed like everybody wanted to eat pizza the first day. And so we did have to extend our lunch periods for a few minutes each one, but other than that, it's one of the best first days of school I've ever had.
My first day at Habersham Central was great. I had a little trouble finding my way around, but the second day, it was a little better, you know. But I'm figured it out by now.
My first day at Habersham Central was pretty crowded, but it was okay.
Man, if I couldn't help it, but school is the funnest place to be. I mean, my first day of school, it was great, you know. I wish I could have school all the time, but I can't. So it was good. It was good.
Our first day of school went extremely well. We saw a lot of new faces, happy faces, ready to be back at Habersham Central. I hope they have a good year.
My first day was pretty groovy, but I got lost going to the bathroom.
My first day was very good, but the halls were really crowded.
My first day was a ninth grader because it's pretty cool because I didn't get picked on by the seniors.
My first day back at Habersham Central, as always, was a lovely experience. It's always great to come back and see all the students and all the teachers and Miss Dove and Miss Helm and just kind of have, kind of rekindle those friendships that we had here. As far as academics goes, we jumped right in, got on and got to business and looked for a great year. So go get them, Raiders.
Thank you, Kelly. Habersham Central welcomes several new faces to the faculty and staff for this year. We would like to take this opportunity to introduce them to the community.
choirs have been busy preparing for the year. Whitney Buchanan has the story.
The new school year has begun, and once again the Habersham Central Chorus has filled the halls with sounds of singing. Leah Colston went behind the scenes where she caught up with the HCHS Chorus, directed by Mr. Bobby Ivy, rehearsing and preparing for their upcoming concerts.
Mr. Ivy, as the HCHS Chorus Director, could you tell us about the upcoming fall concert?
Yes, Leah. Our ninth grade chorus and concert choir and Habersham Singers will present a fall concert on October 14th. That's a Tuesday night in the chapel of Piedmont College. And it starts at 7:30 and admission is free, so we'd like to invite everyone to come out and hear us sing.
What are some of the opportunities that the different choirs will have in store this year?
Well, this year we're doing something new at Christmas time. Habersham Singers are joining with the drama class to do a Christmas madrigal dinner, so we're excited about doing that. We'll be going to our festival in March to perform. We have students that will be trying out for honors chorus and all-state chorus. But the most exciting plan this year is we get to go to Canada on our spring trip with the band. And so we're really excited about that because we've got the concert choir and Habersham Singers that are going to go and perform with the band in a spring tour of Canada. And so we're really looking forward to that trip.
Well, thank you and good luck throughout the year.
Thank you.
Coming up, Matthew Ballard will be bringing us the latest in sports news.
And still ahead is news from around the county.
You're watching the award-winning Raider Unlimited News with the latest news and sports from around the campus to around the county. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Becky Thomas at Habersham Hardware and Home Center in Cornelia. Does your kitchen or bath need a change or a makeover? No problem. Simply come into our Kitchen and Bath Center and let us show you how even a small change can make a big difference. How about cabinet pulls, a new faucet, or a new countertop, or even a whirlpool? Whatever the project, big or small, we can help you at Habersham Hardware and Home Center in Cornelia and Clarksville.
You're watching TeleView Channel 4, your one connection to a changing world of entertainment and information.
Joining us now is Raider Unlimited reporter Matthew Ballard. Matthew?
Thanks, Amanda. The football season has begun, and the Raiders are ready for another winning season. On our next edition of Raider Unlimited News, we'll bring you the highlights of the first game. Tonight in Habersham County Sports News, we join Jenny Hardy and Catherine Taylor for an update on the HCHS softball team.
Our Lady Raider softball team has jumped into a new season with a season opener against Hart County. They have been practicing to make this a winning season. Let's go to the Lady Raiders to find out their outlook on this season.
Coach Barrett, we know that the girls have been practicing very hard this year. Could you tell us a few things they've been doing to prepare for a winning season?
We've just been trying to look at each game and the things that we do in each game and try to make adjustments as we go and move girls to different positions and work on our hitting and our base stealing and our bunting.
This being your second year of fast pitch, could you tell us a few of the new challenges you have faced?
Yes, I think one of our toughest challenges has been playing a lot of the Atlanta schools because they've all been playing for about 4 or 5 years, and that makes it hard on all of us. I also think the batting's been really tough for us this year, but I think we're getting better, and it's been a good learning experience for all of us.
Thanks, ladies, and good luck for the rest of the season. From Raider Unlimited News, I'm Jeannie Hardy. Back to you in the newsroom.
The cheerleading squads at Habersham Central have been preparing for an exciting football season. Amy Myers and Christy Trotter have more.
The Habersham Central cheerleaders have been hard at work preparing for the upcoming football season. Earlier, I spoke with the coaches here at HCHS.
We started work before school began this summer, and we've been working on chants and dances and building some pyramids, throwing some basket tosses, and we've just started practicing for the first pep rally this week.
And how about the JV, Miss Finelli?
JV's been doing about the same thing. We've been working on cheers and sidelines and building, and we've already got our halftime ready for the first game, and we're working on our banner tomorrow, so we're getting prepared for that first game next week.
Well, Laura and I have been working this summer a lot together, just getting some cheers and some dances together. It's a lot different now with varsity because we're in charge of spirit of the whole school. We're real excited. Being captains, we try to always keep positive even when the days aren't going so good, and we're expecting a lot. Everyone's real close, and we're just really looking for a lot of good things this year.
Well, thank you, Jessie, and I wish you a successful season.
Not only have the cheerleaders at Habersham Central been hard at work, but the North Habersham squad has been active also. Raider Unlimited reporter LaDonna Moore has the latest.
Hi, I'm here with Lindsay Rhodes and Jana Dover, captains of the North Habersham football cheerleading squad. We understand that you attended camp this summer. Could you please tell us more about it?
Okay, we had a really great time at camp this summer. We won many awards, and one of them was the Stunt Smart Award. We won one for each night we were there. We came up with a squad motto. It's together everyone achieves miracles. For the past months, we've learned many dance, cheers, and tricks. That's about it.
Thank you, Lindsay. Okay, Jenna, would you please tell us some more?
Yes, we walked in the Walk America this year, and we raised over $700. And also at camp, we won the Herky Team Award. And in order to win the Herky Team Award, we had to compete all week against 9th and 10th grade teams. We also got 4 spirit sticks, one for each night. Those were given out by the staff members at camp to the ones who showed the most spirit, the squad. And then 5 members of our squad, which were Jana Dover, Lindsay Rhodes, Sarah Miller, Jenna McCutcheon, and Ashley Kennedy, were chosen by the NCAA staff to try out for the All-American Team squad. Even though none of us made it, it was still a great honor and experience to try out.
Ms. Swink, what can we expect from your squad this season?
From the squad this season, you can expect spirit and getting the whole school involved at the football games. Every time one of our players scores a point, we will drop and give the push-ups for that many points. So we're really trying to get the crowd involved with the team and help support the team. One of the things I'm the proudest about at camp is that we won the Herky Team Award, and that's because the NCAA buddies voted on that for the team that worked together and pulled together as a squad, and that's why we go to camp each year, is to come together as a squad, as a real team. And the Spirit Pop, we did win first place for the decoration on that.
Well, congratulations to your squad for all the awards they received at camp this summer.
Come to the game!
The Raider Cross Country season is up and running. This year, the team not only gained new members, but gained 2 new coaches as well. Under the leadership of Wes Colston, the team will take on Franklin County and Riverside in their first 2 meets. Earlier, Raider Unlimited's Brittany Ivester spoke with the Coach Perkins and Wes Colston.
Coach Perkins, we know that this is your first year as the Raider Cross Country coach. Could you tell us a little about your coaching background?
Well, last year I worked with the distance runners on the Raider track team, and we had real good results at region. Everybody ran personal records at region, which was a tough region. We're in the toughest region in the state. And as far as personal achievements in running, I have been running for more than 20 years. I've run the Boston Marathon 3 times, Peachtree 20 times. I have run for the Atlanta Track Club for 10 years as a competitive member of their track team, and I've worked with a lot of different training programs, and I look forward to working with these kids this year. They've been working really hard.
What are some of your expectations for this upcoming season?
I expect we'll do really well this year. We want to move up in region from where we were last year. As I said, it's a tough region, but our kids have really been working hard. We started August the 6th, and we've been working in the hot sun, and they're ready. We got our first meet next week against Franklin County, and I think we're going to do real well there, and that's going to kick off our season.
Thank you for your time, and we're very pleased to have you as part of the Raider coaching staff, and good luck on the upcoming season.
Thank you.
Wes, how is the team shaping up so far?
We're looking really good, believe it or not. It's hot out there, and we've been training since the beginning of August, and everybody's giving it their all, and I think we're going to have a real great team this year.
As captain, what are some of your team goals?
Just for everybody to do their best and not give up, and it's going to be hard because we're in 8 Quad A, and it's toughest in the state by far. But we've sat down and talked about our goals and what we want to achieve as a team and all, and we're just all going to work together to accomplish this.
We wish you and your teammates the best of luck on a successful season.
Thanks a lot.
For Raider Unlimited News, I'm Brittany Ivester.
That wraps up sports news. Back to you at the news desk.
Thanks, Matthew. Raider Unlimited is looking forward to another exciting year of sports at Habersham Central.
You're watching the award-winning Raider Unlimited News with the latest news and sports from around the campus to around the county. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Becky Thomas at Habersham Hardware and Home Center in Cornelia. Are you renovating, remodeling, or building a home? Well, you only need to make one stop for all your building and decorating needs. That's the Superstore, Habersham Hardware and Home Center in Cornelia. From the shingles to the windows and doors to the floors and everything in between, we've got what you're looking for here at Habersham Hardware and Home Center in Cornelia and Clarksville.
Getting to know you, your goals, your banking needs, helping your family, putting you in the lead.
We're working hard with a bold new spirit. We've got a plan, and you're part of it.
We'll make good things happen for you. Just like the people, community bank and trust.
Allison Tinch joins us now with news from around the county. Allison?
Thanks, Amanda. The Harvest of Habersham, a two-day celebration of music, art, antiques, cuisine, and culture, is scheduled for October 4th and 5th. Kathy Edwards brings us up to date in a recent Channel 4 special.
Brett, let's start with you, and I want you to tell us what the event is and where it's going to be and a little bit about what's going to happen that weekend.
The Harvest of Habersham is going to be a very special event for Habersham County and for this part of our state. It is a cultural celebration taking into account things like fine art, antiques, music, restaurants. We're going to have a huge array of venues covered that reflect our way of life here in Habersham County, and it becomes a celebration of our way of life. We have fine artists, potters, jewelry makers, all participating in this event. We have antique galleries throughout the area that are bringing in fine English antiques, crystal, silver, just about anything you can imagine that you'd be looking for. They're all coming in. We have an incredible selection of music that'll be available.
Barbara's going to tell us about the entertainment in just a minute.
Some special bands will be there. It will be taking place next to North Georgia Technical Institute in Clarksville. That's up 197. We have a huge meadow that will be transformed into the festival venue. We have about 60 white tents that will be spread out across this area. It'll be a site that you won't soon forget. We have parking available right at the venue, so you won't need to walk a long distance to get there. Have a covered stage that will be housing all of our musical events. It's going to be something unlike anything we've seen here before.
September is National Literacy Month. Jessica Muenster spoke with Hannah Thompson about the program and the need for volunteers.
I have with me today Ruth Nichols, and Ruth is the president of our advisory committee for Volunteers for Literacy, and she's going to share with you a little bit more about our plans for the Literacy Month and especially for our Read to Succeed campaign.
Thanks, Hannah. September is a very special month if you're involved in literacy at all because it's International Literacy Month as well as National Literacy Month and Literacy Month here in the state of Georgia. So on September 17th at 9 o'clock in the morning, we're encouraging everyone in the county to stop for just 10 minutes and read. And we hope that will heighten the awareness of the need for education and for literacy efforts to continue to be strong in our county.
We have recently had some bookmarks printed announcing this project, and also on the back of the bookmark is a little story that everyone can use to read at 9 o'clock on September 17th. So you'll be seeing bookmarks all around the county. You may find one in your church. You may run across one at your place of business. You may even find one in your grocery bag. But don't throw it away because it's to be used on September 17th. It's information that you can use to know about the literacy efforts in the county, and also a little story that you can read at the time that everybody else in the county is reading.
Also, I have with me today Barbara Melancar. Barbara is the director for the adult education at North Georgia Tech, and she's going to share a little with you about the services that we have in the county. What is this that we're promoting? What do we feel? Why do we feel it's so important that people know about literacy and the services that we have?
Thank you, Hannah. North Georgia Tech is privileged to be able to have full-time teachers in every one of the counties we serve that work specifically with people who need help with their basic skills in reading, writing, English. For those folks who need to take classes in English as a second language, those are also available. And we also do GED preparation to help people earn their GEDs. In fact, we just recently had more than 400 people graduate this past year in the GED program, which we're really proud of. So in any of the counties we serve, including Habersham, Rabun, Towns, Union, Stevens, White, we invite you to call our office, and we'll be very happy to tell you more about the programs and where you can get information about them. Our number is 754-7717.
Another Habersham County group that is asking for your help is the Habersham County Mentoring Program. Being a mentor can be a very rewarding experience. Kathy Edwards has more on this story.
A mentor really is just an extra friend for this student, someone that can offer support, friendship, listening ear if they want to talk about school or what's going on at school. But the mentor checks in at the office at the school. They sign in, and they get a visitor pass usually, and they go to the classroom. At my school, that's what they do, because the students love for that adult, their special friend, to come to the classroom. So they check in and get their student, and then they might go to the library and read or work on computers or go to the gym and play basketball, or Mark a lot of times went out on the playground with his student. Just anything that the student wants to do on school grounds during that time. That's how it started. And give them the encouragement and that extra friendship. It really raises their self-esteem, makes them feel good.
How are the parents involved?
We get permission from the parents. First of all, the teachers and administration may say, mention a student, or a student will come to me and say, I'd love to have one of those big people come see me. And so that's kind of how it starts sometimes. It may be a parent that requests too. So we then start, beating the bushes, finding people, and it's amazing how many people have just really wanted to get involved.
And tell me again what your role is.
Well, I
about
train
matching.
the mentors. Each mentor fills out an application, and then they fill out a form that's notarized for a screening through the police department. That's part of our guidelines. Then there's just a 30-minute to 45-minute training. Sometimes it lasts longer because the mentors really want to talk about it and ask a lot of questions, but usually it's really brief training. That's when we talk to them about, things that they can do and how they can visit with the student initially.
Thank you, Allison. This concludes tonight's edition of Raider Unlimited News. For the news team, I'm Jessica Muenster.
And I'm Amanda Garrison. Have a good evening.